So Derek, can you show us what you're doing there? It's a cross grip into a Georgian grip,
right.
And you're really doing a front thigh lift, front knee lift. It looks very much like a sumi gaeshi or hikomi gaeshi, but you're not doing a sacrifice. You're doing a lift and a lot of hip movement in the turn. So can you show us that?
Basically, I think this would be in Sambo, this would be a variation of a skull check, but in Judo, this would be hikomi gaeshi, or maybe even a variation of Obi Tori Gaeshi.
Obi Tori Gaeshi, possibly, yeah, right.
So we're going to start by catching a cross grip with 2 hands on that sleeve, and we're going to bring it down so I get that shoulder dip. And then as he pulls his hand back, he brings his shoulder in to get that one back, which allows me to cut through and get my Georgian grip real tight. And I'm still pulling this sleeve right there.
I see what you're doing there, yeah.
So you don't let go of the sleeve when you get the Georgian grip. You keep both of them because that's going to make it impossible for him to turn out on this side. And as soon as we get that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in, I start to pull, and I catch with the thigh. And you're not going right up into his balls. If I hadn't turned, I would hit him right in the crotch. But what I'm doing is I'm turning and pulling that Georgian grip, catching the upper part of his thigh with my knee and my thigh. Boom, and over we go. And then as you get more athletic with it, you come in and really try and get sky high with that knee and turn hard. And you'll get a big, beautiful Sambo grip.
I notice also, people would think you have to lift a lot with your knee, but I see a lot of hip action there too. A lot of hip rotation.
Right. It looks like that it's a big, like, strong person throw, but it really is a lot of the work is already done just by dipping that shoulder and catching the Georgian grip. And then the finish is just really good hip turn. I need to get him up off the foot, so I lift with my knee, but from there, it's all turn.
See, a lot of people emphasize, they think first it's a knee lift, a thigh lift, which we do that, yes,
right.
But that hip rotation is really what makes it work, wouldn't you say?
Right, yeah, a lot of the reversing style Georgian grip Sambo throws are a lot more of it is rotation than it is lift. It looks like, you know, the Carbarellis and the Grapevine throws. It looks like you're doing this huge big push up, but really you're just getting their hips up and up so that you can twist them super hard and turn or arch.
Yeah, that thigh is just like is extra, really. It is extra. Yeah,
it's the cherry on top. If I've done my work, I'm not really using my knee too much.
It's very much a hip rotational type throw.
Right.
Now, can you show again here and what we're doing? Of that. So cross grip, it comes back. Now see that Georgian grip, and like Don was saying there, you're using that left hand, you're driving down with that left hand and controlling that Georgian grip, and you're going to steer with your right hand as you lift, right?
Pull on the right hand to get him started. Push down with your elbow on your left, and pull with your left hand. And that way it's like a steering wheel kind of motion. One big circle. Okay, so if we did it like super slow and I didn't lift it.
Right. It's the hip rotation, and you're using almost like a sumi gaeshi, only it's a standing sumi gaeshi or a hikomi gaeshi type thing.
And then again, you could go straight back with it, but in that case there would be a lot more arch in the back, and it would be a little bit of a strength move at that point. You have to have the flexibility and the strength in your back to really arch back.
That's why the hip rotation, I think, is very athletic, and also I think a higher success ratio with the hip rotation.
I would have to agree. It's a lot more easy to land on somebody and get that full throw when he's rotating, because it's an easy turn for you. Whereas back from here, you know, I've actually got to get over there.
Yeah. Some people, like in wrestling, might think of like a belly to belly, But that's not it, is it? It's very much a rotational, hip rotation turning movement.
Yeah. And again, there are variations of it where you go up the middle with the Georgian grip and keep the guy over your shoulder, but that isn't what we're doing here. It's a hip rotation up the middle, prop the far knee to get him to flip over.
Correct. Yeah. Can you demo one or two more and then we'll call it? So when you're coming in with that thigh, I'd like to focus in on that hip. Let me try to get a better angle from where you guys are, and I'll try to get this angle. Let's take a look at how those that hip action is. Okay, good full speed from this angle. I think we got a good shot here. Take a look at that hip rotation. And that's with her, that complete turn and finish belly to belly. Obviously you have to make it work.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the benefits of the Georgian grip, as well as the 2-on-1 grip. You know, because basically this is a, you know, a Russian style 2-on-1 grip, however you want to put it, combined with the Georgian grip. It's super easy to pin the guy when I get him down. You know, keep that chest-to-chest contact, and you'll land in a pin.
Right. So you get a 4-point throw into a 4-point hold. There's the match right there in Sambo. Right. Yeah, very much so. Okay. One more time, guys. I'm sorry, Eric. Thank you so much for your patience. There we go. Okay. Thanks so much.